Welcome back student to my channel at Nutan Sagar 7863, which is specifically meant for the NEET preparation and focuses on the NCERT, right? The NCERT, which is the core requirement to clear the NEET exam, right? So in the last video we have seen the introduction about the ecology and we have seen the definition of the ecosystem, right? So we'll continue today's video. So in today's video we'll start as about the nature. So nature is not a place to visit, it is our life supporting system for to live, right? So today we are starting a very beautiful and important topic from ecology, that is nothing but ecosystem structure and function. So the chapter, the easiest way to understand the chapter is how the living organism and the environment work together in a perfect balance. So first we'll try to understand the definition of ecosystem, which we have seen in the last video. So in the last video we have seen that ecosystem is nothing but it is an interaction between the biotic and abiotic component. So biotic component are nothing but the living component of environment, and abiotic is the physical or the non-living factors of the environment. And interaction between these two is called as a ecosystem, right? And in this ecosystem, now today's topic is basically not but related to the ecosystem structure and the function. So here when we focus upon the structure, so we'll consider the structure, example of structure in the ecosystem. We'll consider a forest ecosystem. So in the forest ecosystem we get the different types of the trees. At the top layer there are the tall trees, and that tall trees occupies the top layer, and which is followed by the shrubs or herbs, which basically occupies the middle layer, and at the bottom layer you will find the grass. So here, as the arrangement of this vegetation are in the vertical strata, that is nothing, first comes the tree, then comes the shrubs, and the bottom is the grass. As this arrangement is vertical, and this vertical distribution is nothing but it is called as a stratification. Okay, stratification is nothing but the vertical arrangement of the plants. So here this is nothing but it is a structure of ecosystem. When we focus or get attention to the functions, so here the ecosystem's functions are properly arranged in a main 4 components. So we can consider this, the ecosystem functions properly because of these 4 important process, in which the first process is productivity, the second process is decomposition, the third process is energy flow, and the final process is the nutrient cycle. Only when these components are properly functions, then only our ecosystem work in a proper manner. To understand these concepts or to understand the proper components of the ecosystem, we will take one simple basic example. We will see about the pond. We will focus on the pond, as the pond is called as a aquatic ecosystem. So aquatic ecosystem is nothing but the plants and the animals which are basically are aquatic in the nature. Okay, so for example, in the pond there are very first thing, there are the aquatic plants. Okay, they are the phytoplanktons. The phytoplanktons are the plants which you will basically found in the water. Then there are small animals, small fishes, and other microscopic the small fishes which can be considered as a zooplankton. And you will find the bacteria, the fungus in the soil of the pond, which can be considered as the decomposer. So here the productivity is nothing but the aquatic plants which carry out the process of photosynthesis, and due to this photosynthesis it helps in the preparation of the food. And here the small fishes which consume these aquatic plants are nothing but the consumer. So here there are the plants, fishes which basically consume on this plant are nothing but they are considered as the consumers, and productivity is nothing but related to the plants which carry out the process of the photosynthesis, and they are the producers, which is followed by the consumer. So later when the consumers die off or some mishap happens, there their dead body gets sinked at the bottom of the bottom of the pond. So in that soil there are number of fungus, there are number of the microscopic organisms, and these microscopic organisms, they are nothing but basically decomposers. So they helps in decomposition of the body of the dead plant and dead animals. As a result of this decomposition, all the nutrients which are present in that body get again released. They are again released in the water, they are again released in the soil. As a result of this, the nutrition which are present in that body again released. Okay, and this process is nothing but, again we can call it as a nutrient cycling. Right, so this is like a small main component of the ecosystem which helps to working of the ecosystem in a equilibrium manner. Right, so for today's this video, this topic will be continued later. So I hope this chapter has helped you to understand how the living organism and the environment work together in a perfect balanced way. So students, thank you. We will continue this topic further in the next video. So I hope you understood the concepts. Okay, so stay connected and keep learning biology in a simple way. Thank you and see you in the next video.